Okay, I want to talk about overdubbing a little bit. This is something that comes up a lot. So what we do with overdubbing is basically doing a second pass at something. So let's first get something in there so that we can talk about overdubbing. So I guess I'll do my violin again. So here's my beautiful violin performance. Oops. Okay, gorgeous. As you can probably tell, I'm not a professional violinist, um, or even an amateur violinist. Okay, so let's deal with this a little bit. So I'm gonna chop off my talking right there. So let's just roll this back a little bit. Let's get it to right there. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because I can see there's like one more word that I said. Let's just delete that. Okay, so let's hear what we've got. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so there's two ways I can overdub here. One is I could just record over it, right? So I could just say, right here, I want to re-record this section. I'm going to put the cursor right there. I'm going to hit record, and I'm going to go. So let's just do it. La, 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 la. There. Okay, so now I've got my violin, and then I jump in yelling la, 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 la. La, 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 la. Right? So, I mean, that was a take over top of it. I've still got the other one. So if I wanted to get rid of this, I could just, Command Z and undo it. Or I could delete this by clicking on the clip, delete it, and then I could just drag this back to fill in that missing information. And now you're not even going to hear this little segment here. Right? Because it's all continuous and filled in now. So I can go backwards and forwards that way if I wanted. Now there's a slightly more elegant way to do this. I could overdub using the punch in, punch out technique. And this goes back to the old, when we had to use tape machines to record, is where we get this terminology where you would play something, and if you wanted to punch in, you would do exactly what I just did, except you would have to play and then literally hit the record button while you were playing. And then so they called it punch, like a punch in, and then you'd hit it again to punch out, to stop recording, so that you could get another take of it. And eventually, tape machines got to be where you would do that with a foot pedal. You would punch in and punch out so that you could do a new take. We have a better way of doing it, but we still call it punch in and punch out. And it's these two buttons up here. So this is punch in, this is punch out, right? And that sets up a loop region. And let's make it smaller, and let's move it to right here. Let's make it even smaller. Let's put it right there. So let's say right there I screwed up, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start the cursor back here. I'm going to hit record. What's going to happen is it's going to play all the way through, and when it gets to right in this region, it's going to record in that region only, and then it's going to stop recording, right? So it's only going to record right there. I'm punching in here and punching out there. That means record. Punch in means start recording. Punch out means stop recording. So as I hit it, so now I'm rolling. Now I'm recording, and now I'm not, right? And I didn't touch anything while that was happening. So now I get a much smoother thing. And now I'm recording, right? So that can be really valuable when you're trying to re-record something and do multiple takes of something. Just punch right in, get that note that you didn't get right the first time, and then get right back out with the punch in, punch out technique. I'm going to turn that off. And now I'm back to just having this be a loop region if I need it again. Cool. So that is a couple different ways you can overdub, punch in techniques, punch out. Great. So I just wanted to point that out so that should you be trying to do it, you know a slicker way to do it. I see a lot of people not using the punch in and just trying to overdub by hitting the space bar as fast as they can and then start playing, which is not the ideal way to do it. Okay, at that, let's move on to the next big section, which is going to be working on MIDI. MIDI recording techniques works quite a bit different. So we're going to have some fun dealing with some MIDI sounds in the next chunk. So I will see you there.